Hey, what's up, CryptoPunks? Thanks for coming in today. We've got a big update for you all. There's been a lot of development, and we're so excited to share our vision with you all. I'm here with founder Crypt3d, and we have our team with us.
The boys are here too.
Yeah, the boys are here too to discuss their roles in the project and most importantly our roadmap.
Yeah, which has changed significantly since we all kind of last spoke. So we probably should just dive right into it. We'll do a quick, just like summary of the project for people that aren't familiar with the project. But if you are familiar with the project, we'll leave a timestamp on where all the significant changes are if you just want to get brought up to date, so you can just skip right ahead. But for those that aren't familiar with the project, we are the CryptoPunks. We are remastering all 10,000 of the OG CryptoPunks, and we are remastering them in high-end, high-detailed, 3D rendered 4K NFTs that are minting on the Ethereum blockchain. So what that means is we're not just like randomly creating another 10,000 punks. We've taken the full 10,000 OG punks and we've remastered them one for one with their identical attributes and ID numbers, and we've done it for the full 10,000 series that are available in 4K 3D renders. You can learn a little bit more about the project in more detail if you have some time just going through the website. All the information's there. Our general roadmap direction is to take all the 10,000 punks into the metaverse in super high detail, which we'll go through a little bit more in this presentation. We do have a community fund, we do have a foundation project that we're looking after, and you can see a little bit about our tokenomics here. But let's just get right into the roadmap, because this is where things have changed significantly since our last iteration. So our first, you know what, I might actually just jump ahead a little bit here, because originally we were looking to go straight from our 4K PFPs, which are all done, ready to go, and we were going to dive straight into Decentraland Sandbox. We've actually shifted a little bit, and we've actually parked Decentraland and Sandbox for now, just until we see a little bit more volume and activity happening over there, because we do think that there is much more promise on all of the amazing projects that are building on Unity and Unreal 5 engine. So we've shifted our focus primarily to Unity and Unreal 5, and we'll be looking to take the full punk range into those two game engines, specifically because once we make those assets for Unity and Unreal 5, that just opens the doors to any other metaverse that builds on those platforms, as we'll have the assets ready. It's just a matter of establishing partnerships. We'll talk about that a little bit more in the presentation. So that's the first step, is getting that done. And we have an arrangement with, or we have a partnership with an amazing game studio, which we'll talk a little bit about, that will be facilitating the development of those characters. The second part of our roadmap is our newly coined-termed reactive NFTs. So we've taken dynamic NFTs and we've actually just completely blown the boundaries out from there, and we've made these very comprehensive, interactive, quite comprehensive reactive NFTs, which we'll talk a little bit about further in the presentation as well. Deviant, you want to have a chat about Punk Plaza?
Yeah, sure. We've got the Punk Plaza, which is a space that we've sort of created for the CryptoPunks and their wearables and accessories. It's a really good place where you can go and trick out or customize your own style, and you also have your own online portal to swap and trade clothes for your punk avatar. So you can use your CryptoPunk NFT to contribute to the fashion styling of the punk wearables, and we'll do that via our community DAO. So get ready for the best immersive metaverse adventures you can think of, and have some fun when you hit the Punk Plaza.
Yeah, nice one. Did you want to have a quick chat about RFox, or are we circling back to that?
We can circle back. Yeah, we do have an existing partnership with RFox, so yeah, maybe we can just drop a little bit of context in there when we get down there.
Yeah, sure. And then after we get our stage 4 out to RFox, we'll be reaching out to more metaverses and exploring that way, but we'll go through that in a little bit, like I said. So, quickly to introduce everyone to the team that's not familiar with the team, I'm Crypt3d. I come from a background of 3D rendering, graphic design, industrial design, a bit of system design, stuff like that. run a 3D rendering business, hence the kind of 3D rendered PFPs. And been in crypto for quite a while, itching to get into a project, and we just jumped on the opportunity to do the CryptoPunks because it's been an awesome and amazing project to work on. David?
Yeah, me. Just like Gypto, NFT, crypto aficionado. Come from the world of DJing and run a few businesses in my time. Just love this space and are really excited just to be here creating and developing stuff. And just, the punks is just one of the most exciting things that we've put our hands and knowledge into. So looking forward to taking it all the way to the metaverse.
Yeah, nice one. Super quick, I'll introduce our CTO, Amulate, who couldn't be here today. He's just been an absolute rock star, leading up Rain Labs, who've been our provider of smart contract solutions. Those guys have absolutely killed it. We switched over to these guys a little while ago, which actually we didn't mention. We have done a smart contract, a new smart contract for the new direction of the project. So all the OGs, we will have a separate video for you guys, just kind of updating you on that in a little bit more detail. A little bit too much to go into here. But Rain Labs and Amulate have been absolutely amazing. Neo, our PFP artist, he is Spanish speaker, doesn't speak English, so it's a little bit difficult to get him in on these presentations. But he's done an absolutely amazing job getting these characters brought to life in the detail that he has. And the crew, the boys that are running the Discord, Dondon.
Hey guys, I'm Donvan. You can call me Don for short, and I'm the head moderator of the Crypt3d. I've been with the project since day one, and I know it's been a while, guys, but I'm really excited to know that things are moving forward. So I'm looking forward to just making memories with you guys. I mean, we can play games. There's
been some good ones. There's been some good ones so far.
Yeah, we can do that again. So hopefully you guys will join us. So yeah, looking forward to all of that, guys. Thanks. And also we do have Rod as our punk roadie. He's also a moderator, but he handles a lot of Google shits on back end. And we also have Sai on our morning shift, so you guys can catch him there. If you guys have any question, just hit us up and we will answer it. Thanks.
Mr. Hackinator.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, punks? I hope you're all doing well. I'm Hacky. I'm the collab manager of Crypt3d. I've been in the space since early last year. Been with the project as well since day one as a community member. And Gypto saw something in me, a little spark, and I became a collab manager. But basically, I've been I do have a lot of experience with doing collabs to different projects, big projects as well, known in the space. And if you know any great project that wanted to collab with us, feel free to hit me up. I'm open 24/7 on my DM, or you can also reach us out in our Discord server. Yeah. Hoping to see you guys in there.
Yeah, nice one. Cheers, boys. These dudes are awesome in the Discord. These guys absolutely kill it with Discord. It's good fun. All the games happen there. Come in and say hello to these guys. It's a good time. And then Dimsky, the new addition, the punk promoter. Do you want to say hello, sir?
Hey, what's up, everybody? As Gypto just rightfully said, I'm definitely gonna help push the project. I've been in the Crypt3d for a little over a year. That's right, I'm one of the OGs. I'm from the Caribbean, and I wouldn't lie, I'm pretty honored, super psyched, and hyped to be a part of this project, to be the promoter. And I really hope to smash it out on Twitter and rep these Crypt3d. I really hope to see you guys out there in some of these Twitter spaces, and let's build this already amazing community. And I hope to find some more new punks to join us on this journey, man. I really do hope that more of you come on board and join this amazing community. Like Don and Haki said, it's been a blast in the server, playing Smash Carts and Stumble Guys and a whole bunch of different other games. So I hope you guys join us. This actually now leads me to the next aspect of information, which is the exploration of the metaverse. Yeah, we've all heard about metaverse and all these different things, but we've actually started working with some current partners, which, as DV8 had mentioned early on, he'll bring that up, which is RFox. But we're also actively seeking some new quality projects, more partners to lead to mutual value propositions across, kind of cross-pollinating with projects and building on that. And we really want to help grow this NFT-powered metaverse. So with that being said, that leads us to one of our new partners, which is Thundercloud. So I don't know if Gypto, if you want to elaborate on this new partnership.
Yeah, definitely. So thank you, Adam. So we've partnered with Thundercloud Studios, and they're going to be essentially our game development studio to roll out or help us with the development of the CryptidPunks on Unity and Unreal 5 engine. Thundercloud are amazing. We looked around a lot of game studios. These guys have a lot of experience. They do really high detailed work and just loaded full of talent. So that was important to us to not only have good talent take over the art development of the project, but also good talent that's managed well is absolutely critical to the success of any project. So we've brought them on board. They will be helping us create the punks in essentially four versions of the punks for gaming. So we will have the punks built for Unreal 5 game engine for both high-end PC applications and lower polygon mobile devices, as well as for the Unity game engine for high-end PC applications and lower polygon mobile devices. So there's a fair bit of development in the work there. It's actually quite a large undertaking to happen, but it's something that's going to be done at the quality that which we've done the 4K PFPs. Like we really kind of push the bar here with the level of quality for PFP NFTs, and we've specified super high detail game characters from Thundercloud Studio moving forward. So that's going to be super exciting to watch that unfold. You guys will start seeing these characters as early as tier 2 of the minting stage, which we'll get into in a little bit. So as we start moving through the mint, we'll start developing these characters with the community to share across the project. So as we're going through minting, we'll start getting this snowball of awesome marketing material of animated high-end Unreal 5 game engine characters that we'll be able to market and really kick up the storm. So that's going to be super cool to watch play out. So like Adamski was saying, we'll be out there looking for partnerships to engage with other metaverse quality metaverse projects. But this will start to become a bit of a passive endeavor when we have these amazing marketing material roll out. It's going to attract eyes the way we've specified these things and how we're going to market them with the video marketing. And by having, like I said earlier, by having these punks made on these platforms, any metaverse that builds on Unreal or Unity game engine, we're basically ready to go. We just have to go and make the deal with the metaverse, get the partnership going, and we will be doing that in a way that we assign mutually beneficial utility for both projects. So as we go and we start stacking these partnerships for metaverses, we will just be stacking just a broad range of utility on top of the punks with each partnership we make. So that's really interesting and not something that's really been done before. It does kind of happen in the NFT space, but it hasn't happened as stacked as this is going to be, which is going to be very interesting to watch play out. And so what you might ask, what does that kind of look like the utility through a metaverse partnership? Well, we can look at our first partnership that we've already engaged with RFox Labs, through the RFox Vault and through RFox Games. So now I've had to actually pause here and come back and re-record this section, because after we did this recording, we had a quick chat with RFox Labs, and they've filled us in on some quite extensive developments they've had with their cogs in their RFox Vault. So we don't want to go into too much detail about that, and maybe save that for a special time when we can catch up with RFox and have an AMA and learn all about their newer developments. But our original partnership still stands and is active, and what that involves is there's two parts to it. One is RFox Labs have these cogs, which is a mobile game available on iOS, iPhone and Google Play, which is similar to like the Pogs, if anyone remembers Pogs back in the day, where you kind of slam your Pogs down and you flip them and you earn more cogs. They do a digital version of that with their cogs NFTs, and they have play to earn functionality in them, and they have like a huge audience going on. I can't actually talk specifically about the numbers, but these guys have an absolutely massive following, and our partnership with them allows us or CryptoPunk NFT holders to come into their KML, their Cogs Mint Labs, and actually mint your CryptoPunk NFT onto their cogs, which you can use in their Cogs Slams game and use for play to earn functionality, which is awesome utility for the CryptoPunks. But also after that, the second part of the second facet of the partnership is access into the RFox Vault. So again, I don't want to go into too much detail, but RFox have like arguably one of the best looking metaverses currently live and actionable, live and playable, and we'll be taking the CryptoPunks avatars into the RFox Vault. They have amazing stuff going on there: retail space, music space, games. Like it's absolutely amazing. The RFox Vault. Definitely, if you're not familiar with it, definitely go check them out. We'll link in the description. Have a good look at them. We're super excited to get the punks in there and to be one of our first metaverse explorations. So just with that out of the way, I'll switch back to the original recording. Maybe a little bit about Rain Labs, David.
Yeah, just a shout out to the Rain Labs crew. And I probably just want to actually do another shout out to an OG who's been with us from very early when we started out, and that's Polka Dot Bully. When we sort of come to a transition point where we were looking to get a new dev team on board, he was very good to point us in the direction. We got hooked up with Amulate and the Rain Labs team. Their devs have just helped us create our smart contracts and back-end systems, which required it's quite complex actually putting together the contracts. We've got a very high functioning contract, which is what's needed in today's space. So Rain Labs, Amulate and the whole dev team has just done a fantastic job in getting everything that we needed in place, and we're able to move forward now with the project. So thanks to all of those guys. Yeah,
very nice. And actually, you know what, on that topic, let's talk a little bit about reactive NFTs, because I didn't get into much detail with that earlier. So we've coined a new term, reactive NFTs. Like I mentioned, we've taken dynamic NFTs and we've really kind of just blown the boundaries out on them. So for those that aren't familiar with dynamic NFTs, they are NFTs where the assets can change depending on manual triggers. What we've actually done with our NFTs, with our reactive NFTs, and the nature of our project is we've basically created these like multi-asset reactive NFTs. And so what does that mean? It means something along the lines of, if you are connected to OpenSea, our system will recognize that you are connected to OpenSea, and it will load the 4K PFP asset for displaying on OpenSea. If you were then to leave OpenSea and then go to connect to the RFox Vault, which is built on the Unity game engine for mobile devices, our system will recognize that you are connecting to the RFox Vault, and it will load the Unity low poly asset into the NFT, and you will automatically walk straight into the RFox vault. After that, you connect to an Unreal 5 metaverse for a future partnership for a desktop application. Our system will recognize that you've connected to that particular platform, and it will load the relative asset. This all just happens on the fly. This is our reactive NFT system. No one's really built it like this before. It was quite an undertaking to get this system working in the background or on the back end, but it's working very well. Amule and the team at Rain Labs have just been absolutely killer in making this work with us. And this effectively means that your CryptPunk NFT, your one single NFT, is your passport into the metaverse. It's your punk passport to access any metaverse that we can walk these punks into. So that's really interesting technology. This may be, like, we're expecting or anticipating potentially a little bit of controversy over the way that we've done this, but we think that this is a legitimate innovation in the NFT technology. And honestly, I believe that this is the way that NFTs are going to eventuate or expand into in the future anyway. The more we get down this road of NFTs and metaverse, the more and more we'll start to see things like this, and we're very excited to be kind of at the forefront of pushing the boundaries and blowing out that dynamic NFT kind of protocol.
Definitely something to be proud of, that one there, guys. That's something that you won't see out there, and we're bringing that first to the space. So yeah, we're very proud of what we've done there.
Yes, and that doesn't look like a huge amount of work just there, that little simple infographic, but there was a whole bunch of work to make that work. And it's a good system that flows well, and we're very excited to get that out there and rustle some feathers. So going back to where we were, let's get into the minting, which is what everyone wants to know about. So maybe Adamski said you wanted to have a bit of a chat about this.
Yeah, sure. Just give a little synopsis. I mean, of course, as Don had mentioned, feel free to ask any questions, hop in the server, ask a question, or when you do see us out there in those Twitter spaces, ask away, man. But just to basically give you an idea, we decided to create something called Punk Packs. This will give you the opportunity at some exclusive punk loot, and also the opportunity to enter in an incredible $20,000 ETH giveaway. Of course, not one person is going to win all $20,000, right? It's broken up amongst a number of different tiers. So we've got around maybe 6 tiers. Again, you'll probably see that when you visit the website or in the server. But it's upon like around the 3rd tier where you get an opportunity to win a free, well, not win, but you'll get a free sticker pack and also a chance to win like about $150 of ETH. And then as you start to go higher up, this is where it gets more exciting, because this is again exclusive punk loot. You can't go buy this somewhere, right? So it kind of gives you a little additional IRL identity with your cryptid punk. So you can get between a cap or a free t-shirt on like about the 4th punk pack, and then you enter a little higher and you get other items like a hoodie. So that I definitely want to try and get one of those. So that's higher up when you reach like a 10 punk pack tier. Of course, there are accompanied discounts. So you go higher up in the punk pack, your NFT, your reactive NFT, groundbreaking stuff here, guys, will actually be a lot more discounted. So that's something to look forward to. And like Gypto was saying, this is actually something that's really next level. It's like you got your identity in the metaverse, so you can actually walk into any one of these metaverses that we do end up partnering with. And definitely I do think it's going to be something groundbreaking. Again, one more time, for those who didn't hear it in the back, this is exclusive merch, and you're going to have an opportunity to get this stuff. So come on board and join us on this journey, man. I don't know about you guys, but I'm freaking super hyped about this.
Yeah, very nice. And just one more thing with the loot. So say you come in and you mint a 10 pack and you get the hoodie, or a 5 pack and you get the t-shirt. You can, if you want, you can get the punk that you minted on your NFT. Obviously only you can get that punk, or you can just have it blank. Personally, I'll open blank, but I might get a couple of punks printed on the back. That's an option there as well. So the actual minting information, this is the whole thing. Let's get into this. This is what everyone wants to see. We've created a bit of a defensive mint strategy because there was a fair bit of nefarious activity happening in the market with floor crashing and just all that kind of shit that no one really wants to happen when a project is minting. So we've got this defensive mint strategy to look after everyone, and let's just go through that now. So the CryptoPunks are soulbound in the Minter's wallet until the minting is completed and OpenSea NFT market volume returns to an uptrend or the community votes to unbound the NFTs. The CryptoPunks are priced in USD, so they're not natively priced in ETH, they're priced in USD, and we accept Tether, DAI, BUSD, USDC, and ETH. So the ETH rate will be dynamic and that will fluctuate just depending on the ETH market price. Why have we done this? This is a well-considered strategy and we think this is worth doing. We've called this the defensive mint strategy, and it effectively alleviates floor crashing and floor crashing bots during the mint. It cuts all that shit out, so no one has to worry about that. It just wrecks projects and no one wants to see it happen, so that's a defensive mechanism to just alleviate that altogether. It protects the project's raise from market volatility and ensures the roadmap can be executed. It mitigates downside risks to ETH prices during the minting process by parking the funds in stable. And it mitigates downside risk by opening wallet transfers for trading on return of NFT market volume uptrend, or when the community votes that we should open it after the mint is completed. So it's intentionally done that way just to protect the minting process. And I don't know how many of you out there have been in a project that you're minting and the floor starts falling out of it, and then it's not good for anyone. So defensive mint strategy protects everyone, done for a reason, and we think it'll work very well. So in terms of the pricing information, we are minting in 10 tiers, and with such a big project like this, there's a saying, how do you eat an elephant? And the answer is one bite at a time. With the punks remastering all 10,000 of the OG CryptoPunks, it's not an option for us to turn around and burn half the supply or do anything like that. We need the full 10,000 punks out there. So we need to employ this strategy in order to basically take that big task of minting out 10,000, breaking it down into bite-sized pieces. And we think that this works well. First 500 have been sold out to the OGs. Tier 1 will open with a total of 350 NFTs available for sale. If you purchase one NFT, aka one loaner punk, that will be your price for tier 1. And as you get higher into the punk packs, the price becomes heavily more discounted, coming up to a 10 pack discounted at 30%. And with your 30% discount, you also obviously get your hoodie inclusive, plus a chance to win $1,000 of ETH from that tier. We'll be oversubscribing each tier through the whitelist, and when the tier is oversubscribed, then we open the tier for minting. When the tier has finished, we will then do the giveaways for that tier. So that will be all of these ETH giveaways and NFT giveaways. And then we open whitelisting for the next tier, and we make our way through until we get to tier 4. Once we close tier 4, we will have a big reveal party and everyone's artwork will be revealed, and we will have reveal parties for every subsequent tier thereafter.
Definitely, and that's one of the most exciting things is everyone wants to get their NFTs revealed, and for the OGs and everyone that'll be lining up to grab some, we just have to push through to that tier 4, which is not a lot actually, and I think it's very achievable, which is going to be exciting. Yeah. And I'm sure just to come back real quick on the defensive minting.
Sure.
There is a lot of key things in there, and I'm sure a lot of you out there will probably be scratching your head a little bit and maybe asking yourself questions of what does that exactly mean. So you can also check out our FAQs, or feel free to come into the Discord if you've got any questions regarding any of that stuff. We can help sort of give you a bit more of an expanded explanation on what those things and terms are.
Yeah, cool, awesome, really well done. So yeah, I think they're the big. I think that's basically it. They're all the changes. If anyone has any questions, definitely just bomb into the Discord. Come check out the website. All the information's there. All the information on the FAQ. But definitely come into the Discord or hit us up on Twitter. We're happy to answer any questions. But the big question or the big takeaway from that, from all the guys that have been in the project for a little bit, that have been asking when meant. When meant is at oversubscribe of tier 1 for whitelist, and our man Hacky is going to be hot on the case, absolutely funneling them in the door, and then it's just a matter of sequentially running through it tier by tier after that, and before you know it, we'll be done. Happy days, and we'll all be running around in the metaverse in our fancy punks. Is there anything else anyone wanted to throw in before we wrap this one up?
No, just a big thanks for everyone coming in. Thanks for the team to have them on board with us for so long, and we're all looking really forward to getting these punks out there again, and welcome everyone to come in and have some fun and join the journey with us.
Yeah, very nice. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you Don, Hacky and Amsky for coming in.
Our pleasure. Thank you.
Cool. See you boys around.
Definitely, man.
Cool. Cheers. Thank you.
Thanks, boys.
Bye.